Shadowblade here with a new Let's Play multiplayer with my friend Darkfyere.
Hello, everyone.
And we're playing Factorio, and this is fantastic. I love Factorio. It's a wonderful building, tower defense, piss off the local aliens, and try not to die building strategy puzzle game. It's really unique. The best thing is Darkfyere has never played it before, so this will kind of be like a tutorial for Factorio. We are in the not.15.x experimental build, and we have no mods whatsoever, which is not conducive to most things, but that's okay. So we are bare bones, bare butt. All right, so as you may
How did you know I'm not wearing pants?
I just assumed, that's like your normal.
You are correct, sir.
So, as you can see, your WASD keys are typical movement. And then on the bottom, you can see kind of your toolbar there. Ooh, it's getting nighttime. You saw our lights just came on. Woo. But you see our toolbar down there. Those are hotkeyed for items. So the first 5 are 1 through 5. The second 5 are shift 1 through 5. If you hit like 2 and pick up one of your things, you'll see it like appears on your mouse cursor. Right?
Got that.
So left click puts that down. Boom. Right click will pick it up. And that's kind of how things are. Now we already made a iron axe earlier. We hit E to open up our inventory and crafting menu. And then the big icons across the top are our menus. You can see different things in there. And then in the small boxes are things that you can craft. And so we went to production, which is the second one. And that first thing, that iron axe, we did that so that we didn't pick up things slow as molasses. And so if you come to a tree here, you can kind of hover your cursor over it. There'll be like a yellow thing around it. That's when you know. If you go too far away, you'll see it turns red. That means you're too far away to interact with it.
Oh.
And then if you just right click, you'll start chopping down trees. Easy peasy. And you'll see that we have now gotten some wood in our inventory. And it also shows you when you pick it up, that little white thing that kind of ran above your head.
The flight text.
Yes. +4 raw wood. And then in parentheses, it tells you how much you have in total.
Oh, that's what that parentheses number is. Okay. That makes sense.
So, yeah. The other thing is, if you have you hit 2 again and you pull that thing out and you don't want something in your hand like you do, if you hit Q, it'll just drop it back to wherever it came from.
All right.
Easy peasy. So,
Do these trees grow back?
No, they do not.
Oh.
We are rapers of the land.
So this game is anti-hippie?
And it's very anti-hippie. So, the idea behind Factorio is automation, automation, automation. We basically want to get to where things are automated. And the storyline of kind of Factorio is we're the front runners, right? We were sent to this planet to help with the colonization effort. And to do so, we have to build up some things and bases and whatnot to help the colonists come down here. But there's an enemy threat on the planet, and so in order for the colonists to land safely, we need to build a missile defense network. But all they gave us was a pistol with 10 magazines.
How incredibly thoughtful of them.
Yes, and a little bit of iron plates and wood. So we've got
wait, let me get this straight. So here's a pistol. Here's a magazine. Here's some iron plates and wood. Now go build a planetary missile defense system to completely... Oh, my God.
Yes, indeed. So you can already tell how wonderful this game is.
Our species are a bunch of bastards.
Yes. So what you can see is like what you were doing. You right-clicked on this iron ore and you were picking up iron ore, right? And that was nice.
Yes.
You got some iron ore in the thing. Over here, we can do the same thing with the stone. We'll go over here and pick up some stone. Go ahead and pick up like 10 stone.
I didn't even notice this stone down here.
Yep. This is stone. There's a dark black patch that's coal. There's like a coppery looking patch, and I'll give you 3 guesses on what that is.
Flint.
Yes, you got it. Then there's this green crap that we won't touch for a long, long time. It glows in the dark. It's kind of cool.
Will they give me a third eyeball?
Only if you eat it. So
accepted.
So, like, you know, digging that out, that's kind of cool, but that would take us forever. So if you see on your first number 1, you've got this burner mining drill.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pull it out, you'll see there, it's green and it's got an arrow, I think. Does it have the yellow arrow?
It does.
All right, so just put it on the edge of the patch somewhere and plop it down. Now, when you do that, hit Alt. You'll see the arrow had disappeared. Now Alt will bring the arrow back.
Oh, I got it.
All right, so right now it's whining at us. It's saying, "Hey, I have no fuel to work."
I see the gas can or the gas pump.
Right. Well, we do have some wood because we were chopping down trees. So go ahead and left click on it, and it will open up the mining drills kind of inventory thing. You can see up there, there's an empty fuel dealio. If you left click on the wood, it'll pick it up, and then you can kind of like drop it in there. If you want to go faster, you can hold down Control and left click, and it will automatically throw it in there. But say we don't want all that wood in there. You can right click on the stack, and it takes half of it. And then you can click to put it back into your inventory.
Oh.
Okay.
So how much do we want to put in there?
So right now I just put half of whatever my wood is.
Okay. So I placed it on there and it's not doing anything, no?
All right. That's because if you see there over on the right where it says iron ore, right?
Okay.
What has happened is it has pulled up some iron ore. And if you go right at the tip of that arrow, you'll see it kind of go orange and small, and it'll say item on the ground. You see that?
Right.
So,
At the tip of the arrow. What are we talking about?
So at the tip of the yellow arrow of the burner drill, just move your mouse cursor just in front of that tip.
Oh, I had to scroll in a little bit, but I got it now. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so you can just go. You see that item on the ground? So come over here next to it and hit F. Closer. There you go. So F picks things up on the ground. So it's going to do that. It's going to kick it out there. And then it's going to stop because it has nowhere to put it. Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes sense.
So there's 2 things we could do. One thing is if we go into our crafting menu, in the first tab, the logistics, you'll see there's a little wooden chest you could build. Go ahead and build one of those. And you'll see in the lower left-hand corner, it crafts like the prerequisite stuff that you need.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So now we have this little chest in our toolbar. So go ahead and do that and put it right in front of that arrow. Now it'll just keep going because it's funneling it into that chest.
Is that chest big enough to hold all the this is going to produce?
No, not even close. If you hover, over one of the tiles, you'll see down over on the right, it pulls up some stuff, and one of the things it says is amount.
Uh-huh.
And you can see how each tile has like hundreds to thousands of amount.
And how much does this chest hold?
And the chest has so many slots, and I think they stack up to 200 per slot. So eventually it'll run out. The thing is, this ore does nothing for us. Right? We need it in a more better thing. Remember the iron axe, we needed plates.
Right.
So go ahead and right-click to pick up your chest. And then you see that second thing, the stone furnace?
Uh-huh.
We're going to place that right in front of this drill. Just like this. There you go. And if you click on that, you'll now see that there's iron ore kind of on the left-hand side. And, it's slowly filling up as this thing does.
Oh, because it's mining things, depositing it straight into this.
Yes. Now, eventually that will fill up, and it won't be able to do anything with it. But also you see that it also needs fuel. So go ahead and take the rest of your wood and put it in there. And you'll see it's actually going to start smelting that iron ore into iron plates on the right.
So now does that thing have to drop it somewhere, or?
It does, but this will hold up to 200 iron plates before it gets full. And so to pull the plates out, you can just drag them over. You can hold down Control and click on it, and that will just automatically throw it in there. And so remember that iron ore that's in your inventory now that you're seeing? Just go ahead and Control click on that iron ore in your inventory, and it'll plop it up into this furnace.
Oh, excellent.
All right. So while that's cooking that stuff up, let's run over. Oh, wait. We want to get iron.
Need more wood.
We need iron plates. So we need enough to get at least 9 iron plates.
I have 20 iron plates right now.
Okay, perfect. The other thing you do is once you get out of that and you're just kind of out in the world here, hold down Control and click on the left click on the stone furnace. You see how you can just pull the stuff out of it without having to go into it?
That's handy.
It's very handy. You can also put stuff into it the same way. You just hold down click. So if and we're going to do that in a second. But if you have fuel, you can hold down your Control and just click on it, and it will drop the fuel directly into it without you having to open up the menu.
Okay.
All right. So you can see we're running out of fuel on our miners there. We have no more wood left. Terrible things are happening. So let's come up here to this coal patch. Coal, as you might guess, is a fuel source. Open up your crafting window, and you should see in the second one, the production. If you go down to
boiler,
there's boiler, but below that is burner mining drill. So those same things that we did down there.
Okay.
So let's make one of those. In the left-hand corner, you'll see it's like going through a couple of intermediaries, and then it'll make it.
So I have a question. If you don't have the materials to make the intermediaries, as you say, will it not even start to craft, or?
No. So if you open up your crafting menu, you see how it has a little number in the lower right-hand corner?
A number in the lower right-hand corner of what?
So hit E to open up your crafting menu.
Okay, I've got that open. I'm looking at production right now.
All right, so you see up the top that says iron axes, and there's like 4 or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's how many you can make, or materials you have.
So with the materials you have in your inventory, that's how many you can make. The ones that are grayed out, you'll see don't have enough materials. But if you want to see what you need for them, go ahead and hover over one of those grayed out ones, and at the very bottom it'll say total raw, and it will show you, and it'll have like a red background. You need 31 of this, or you need some of this, and you need some copper plate too.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So now that we got our new burner mining drill here, let's go ahead and pick it up and plop it down.
Oh, you turned yours, I guess.
So that's fine. So go ahead and hover over it and hit R. And you see how you can rotate it? That's very important later. Now, this one, we kind of do just want this to funnel things into a box, right? Because we want the coal. So let's go ahead and mine up one piece of coal. And we're going to put that into these drills here. And you'll notice that it takes a lot longer for that red bar of fuel to deplete. All the meanwhile, it's filling up our boxes with some coal.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. And so then mine just ran out, so I can open up this box, take out the coal, and put that coal back into it. And now it will run for a lot longer, because now it has more than one piece in there.
Very nice.
So pretty nifty. Although feeding coal back into this thing over and over and over again, it's a little tedious, right? Now, do you have enough iron to make a second burner drill?
I do.
All right, so let's make a second burner drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it behind it. And then I'm going to take the one on the bottom and I'm going to rotate it up to face the other one.
So they're feeding each other?
So now they're feeding each other coal, which means they will constantly run. The thing is, if you look in them, they're always going to make more coal than they burn. So they're going to start getting an excess of coal. So what you can do is hold down your control key and left click and just drag over both of them. And it will pick up the excess coal and keep them running. So now that we have some excess coal, we can run down here while they do their thing. And they will each hold up to 200 coal apiece.
Oh. Okay.
Now we can come down here to our other guys and we can just feed that coal into them. And if you want, you could even split it up and put some into your furnace or however you want. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the iron that was smelted while I was away. And now we've got a bunch more iron. Now, if you look in your crafting thing, though, we can't make any more because we're out of something.
We're out of coal. Or no. What is that? Stone.
We're out of stone. We need more stone. So what we can do, get 5 more stone. And now we can make another one of these gooblers. Hooray.
And we want to do that?
And,
And we do want to do that at this time?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to put a box in front of it. And I actually am going to steal just a little bit of coal from like 5 pieces of coal from my drill up there. And I'm going to put it in here because we're going to need lots of stone to make more of these drills and more furnaces and all kinds of stuff. All right, we're automating now. All right, so while they're doing that thing, we need to run up and grab some more coal because our stuff is not going to last forever here. And again, we'll just run up here and then hold down control and click over. And
that's a lot of coal we just got.
Now we got a lot more coal. So now I can put some coal into my furnace because it ran out. I can top up my burner drill. And there we go. Now we're making stuff. Come down here, pick up our stone. And so kind of in this early stage here, a lot of it is just kind of running back and forth, making sure everything's fed. If you want to go faster, you make some more drills and put more on the iron so that you get more iron, because eventually we're going to need a ton of iron. But there's better ways to do things. So one last thing that we need to do, go ahead and make another burner drill and another stone furnace.
Done.
All right. We're going to come up here. On the way, I'm just going to grab my coal. And we're going to
copper.
We're going to do the same setup as we did for the iron, but this time we're going to do it with the copper. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is if you go into your inventory after you put that down, left click on the coal to pick it up, and then hit E to close your window. You'll still have the coal in your hand, right?
Right.
Hold down Control, hold down left click, and slide it over both of your things.
Oh, put everything into stone furnace.
Oh, it didn't do it. All right. I think that actually may be a mod that I use.
I'll try that again, though. Yeah, it put everything into the coal furnace.
Okay. But we're still getting...
That's fine.
So go into your thing, and you can right-click to have it and put the other half into your thing. All right, so now we can get some copper. The other thing is, if we go down this way a little bit, check on our iron, check on our stone. Stone guys are probably almost out. Yep. Put a little bit more coal in there. So if you hover over your furnace, where the iron is, you can see over on the right that there's 79, 80, right?
Over the what?
If you hover over the furnace up here where your iron plates are being...
Oh, the furnace. Oh, okay.
You can see
yes.
84, 85,
yes.
Right? Well, I can take it.
Oh,
so
hooray.
None of your stuff is like just yours. I can put stuff back into it, you know, so we're sharing basically all the materials. Doesn't matter who put things down, only what's available in there.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. There's a way I think also I can I think, yeah. I just gave you some copper. So the same way you hold control and click on the things, you can hold control and click on the me to give me stuff too. All right, so cool beans. We've gotten through that part of it. That's the easy part. Now we want to start getting more towards automation and cool stuff. To do that, you see how this glows? It's kind of cool.
Hey, look at that.
To do that, we need some power. We need some...
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Tiberium.
Tiberium?
From Command and Conquer.
Holy cow, you're reaching. That's a long way back.
Did I just date myself a little bit?
You just dated yourself a lot of bit.
Oh boy.
You heard it here first, folks. Darkfyere is literally 60 years old. And by literally, I mean figuratively. All right.
I mean, getting a lot of wood, I'm assuming, since you're cutting it down.
Yeah, we're just gonna get a little bit of wood here because we're gonna need it. You don't need a whole ton of it, but I'm also kind of clearing the way so that we can put this thing down that we're gonna build. All right. So I want you to go into your production.
Okay.
In there, you're going to see offshore pump.
Okay.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
You're going to build one of those.
Okay.
You're going to build one boiler.
All right.
And 2 steam engines. I just heard your doorbell go. And by doorbell,
That
I
was
mean
actually
phone.
the timer.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just wrap this up. So you've got the, what do you have?
You wanted me to build an offshore pump, a boiler, and something else.
All right.
Steam engine.
Yeah, 2 steam engines.
Okay.
So with the offshore pump, you see this little corner of water here?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put it in there till it turns green and then place it down.
Okay. I have to go get some copper plates.
Oh, hold on. Here. Come here.
Oh. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. That's the joy of multiplayer.
You said 1 boiler and 2 steam engines, is that correct?
Yep. And the offshore pump.
And oh, that's right. You took all my iron plates. Great.
I didn't take all of them, but I took a lot of them. Here. See if you can do anything with that. I'll come get
It's okay.
You stay up there, put the thing down.
Okay, sorry.
I'll come get the plates. There you go. 100 plates. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pipe in here.
Where'd you get that pipe?
I built it.
Oh.
It's an underground pipe.
Uh-huh.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to mirror me to the left. So connect it to that thing, but to the left of it.
Connect what to it?
To the boiler. So that's a boiler. BT dubs. There you go. Perfect. Now you're going to grab your steam engines, and you're going to connect the steam engine to the bottom part of the boilers. All right. Do you have any copper left?
I have 7.
Okay. I got to grab some copper. Also going to pick up our coal while we're over here. Grab some copper. And head back over here. Now in your first thing, you'll see small electric poles. I'm going to go ahead and craft up a few of those. Where did you go? Oh, you're taking all the stone. Beautiful.
I'm also putting stuff in your drill.
Oh, was it gone?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, did you make any small electric poles?
No, not yet. How many do you need?
I don't know. Just make like 10 of them. And one thing that's cool is if you right click on it, it will make 5 of that item automatically instead of just 1. If you shift click, it will make all that you can make. So be careful with that.
Okay, I can only make 7.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, that would be 14, I guess, but...
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Again, you're just kind of mirroring me. We're going to plop one down right there. All right, see how they connected to each other?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. We're going to go into production, and we're going to create an electric mining drill.
Okay, which we need electronic circuits for, which means I need more copper.
Here.
How many did you say? Just one?
Just one. All right. Sure. Let's put it here. Again, you're going to mirror me facing it, but you're going to leave a one space in between. Perfect. Now we're going to go into our crafting, into our logistics first thing, and then you see there it says transport belt. Go ahead and like right click twice to make 10 of those.
Well, it makes 2 with each one. Did you want me to make 20 or 10?
Yeah, 20.
Okay. All right.
Once you've got those, see how you can place them down? These are just transport belts. They will automatically ferry things around. So what we want to do is we want to get from there to here.
All right.
So start laying down the track however you like. I'm going to put down some power poles. Now to change the direction, you hit R. While it's in your hand, you can, yeah, you got it. And if you hold it down and just run.
Oh, I'm one short.
There we go. You can also just hold down the, oh, I'm hitting the,
Whee!
You can just hold it down and then run, and it will, whoop, lay him down fast. All right, so we're going to put, now right now you can see here these yellow blinking things. It's like no plug. We've got no electricity. We've got no fuel for the boilers. I'm going to put this down here, this power pole here. And you see where when you put power poles down, they've got that blue aura around them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far they reach. That's how far they reach to supply power for things. So now the electricity thing went away. Now it just says we don't have any power. That's because our boilers aren't working. So we need
Okay, so wait a minute. So like with the blue aura thing, like as long as it is either in the blue aura or adjacent to the blue aura, it works?
So you can see how each one of these are tiles.
Mm-hmm.
So one tile of the thing you want to power has to be within the blue aura.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So what we need now is go ahead and go into your logistics again, and there's a burner inserter. Make one of those. And we're going to put it right there. And the burner inserter, you see, has a direction.
Mm-hmm.
The flat part in that little indicator tells you where it's coming from, and the arrow goes to where it's going to. Perfect.
Okay.
So we're almost done. We only need one more thing to make this all happen.
But you said this wasn't complicated.
Oh, I said it's super complicated.
Oh, well, great.
All right, you have any coal left?
No.
Come here. Or go get some. Now you have all the coal. Go ahead and put some coal into these boilers.
Man, it's burning right through that coal.
Yep, it goes quick while it heats up the water. But you can see now our electric drills are making coal. It's feeding it down the line to our burner inserters who are picking them up. And then if I like pull all the coal out, you just put in there. We'll peel them off the belt and put them in there until it gets like 4 or 5. And it will maintain this. So we have now automated power. If you click on one of the poles, you'll see the electric network info, and it'll pull up and it'll say satisfaction and production and all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, and mine's not working because I did not put a pole down over here.
What do you mean? Oh. No, yours is not working because you don't need that. It's because it's got 43 coal in it. If you click in there and pull that coal out, there it goes. Now, when we get when we do the regular inserters, they do require energy, but the burner ones all run on coal themselves.
So when this conveyor belt inevitably fills up with coal, does this stop producing it so it doesn't waste it?
Correct.
Oh, nice.
So now we've automated power. We've also gone way over our time. So that's going to do it for this episode of Factorio with me, Shadowblade, and Darkfyere.
Who's thoroughly confused.
And it's lovely. But you can kind of see where we're going with things. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, tap on that like button. It really helps me out, helps out the channel. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more if you have not already. But either way, leave me and Dark a comment below. We'd love to hear how you guys are enjoying the series. But until next time, I've been Shadowblade.
I'm Darkfyere.
Stay sharp.